Okay, let me see if I can explain how 99 Night works, as explained to me by my kids. First, you start off with a campfire, and then you have this guy that you play as, and you are supposed to keep that campfire lit. You go around looking for cheese, and you chop them down with the axe, and you make logs to feed the fire. Those logs then get put into this little baggie in your hand, and you bring it back to your base, which is a circle around the fire. But there's this bad guy that's like a reindeer. Sorry about that, my camera fell on me. It's like a reindeer deer looking thing. It's creepy. It's got really long hooves, and it walks right up, really creepy looking, and it chases you at night. But you can outrun it. As long as the fire's lit, you can still be away from it and not get attacked by it. Also, there are these little kids that you got to save, and you got to save them and put them in your bag and bring them back to your base. Your base is that circle again, remember? And then on top of that, there's these occultists that I have no idea what they do, but they try to attack your base. So then you got to put fortification up. But I think the occultists go for the reindeer guy. And inside that base, you make little tents for the babies. And then once you rescue 4 of them, you win. Oh. Okay, the audio broke for this one as well. So let's see if I can flip over it. Our to-do list. To make this mission, we need a map. And we need to make the map circle. But inside the map, we need like a center base camp thing. That's where we can go to. Next, we need a day-night mechanism. Then the next one is to rescue people, which I think we'll be rescuing. And then we need followers for like the occultists. Then we also need some bad guys that are kind of like reindeerish and owlish, I think is what it is. Which I think we're going to use the Wendigo and the Great Trickster for that. The next thing we need to do is have supplies. And that's what we're going to use. I believe the crates with the X's on them, we'll use those as our supply mechanism, which you go out and loot. And the last thing, we need some sort of winning mechanism. So we have to go rescue people and win. And by the way, my drawing is of the finish line. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but that's what I was drawing on the dry erase board. My ideas so far are for the map. We're going to lay it out and kind of make a center building. And then for the day-night, we're going to do turns. After each round of turns, it'll be day and then night, and then kind of go through there. And my thought is maybe have the abomination come out at night and then go away during the day, kind of just like the game. Followers. Oh, to rescue, we're going to rescue townsfolks. That's my little townhouse. The followers, those are going to be the zombies. So the occultists will be our zombies. The bad guys, those are our abomination, the Wendigoon, and the Great Trickster. And this camera rattled pretty good. Okay, good to know that it does that. Now, supplies, we're going to just use the crates like I said, and maybe get some loot and put back in to make the base bigger. Still thinking of that one. And to win, maybe have them run past the train. Again, my audio was broken, and plus I wanted to speed this up to make it fast. So we are building the map. And this is the layout I'm going for. I'm using these little top pieces we made yesterday. The Modge-Podge did not work as great as I thought, and it kind of messed up the painting. But my thought process when making this is I want to make a center base, and as you can see, I made a base right there. But I go back on it later on because it's too big, and I run out of tiles. My original plan was to use just the tiles in the base game, but it does, as you can see, there's not enough to make it look like it's a big 99 Nights type of map. So I added in the rest, changed the new center to be that small little part, added a cave. I'm going to add another cave and some small loot locations, And then I add in new bases or new looting spots. And right there, as you can see, I'm kind of playing around with the train tracks. I think I'm going to have them be the train tracks go, but I'm struggling to make it work with the tiles that we have. So I find a way to get it going. I like where it's going right there. And then I add the top. So now we have the center base, a couple buildings to loot off of. And I'm placing some survivors where I think they might go. These ones I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to rescue them, but I like where that's going. And then I'm going to place some other tokens down. I don't like the way they were knocked over. As you can see, I'm sending it over, and I'm trying to figure out the exit strategy that I want to do, like how to win. And I'm playing around with it, but I want some more on the right to make it more circular. And that's where I bring it over and I decide I want to make a train station with an open building. So I use the train station, I put the exit, and I put the location where the bomb guys are. And now it's time to write down the... Oh, and I put the crates where the loot are. But now it's time for the rules.